significance of St. Valentine's Day celebration as NIMET forecast a rise in temperature across some states. Academic Staff Union of Universities declares 4 weeks warning strike to press home their demands. Plus, Governor Yade inaugurates an Olympic-sized standard swimming pool to enhance state athletes in national and international competitions. Details shortly. Good evening. Welcome to NTA News at 7. I am Erika Ivy. Now the news in details. Since its inception in the 3rd century, St. Valentine's Day has become a widely accepted celebration in the world. While this day is celebrated by many, a lot of persons are still unaware of its significance. Correspondent God Bless Ubo examined the significance of St. Valentine's Day.
February 14th, which is St. Valentine's Day, is the most awaited day for many couples as it offers opportunity for people to express their feelings to that special someone. This day, which becomes associated with romantic love in the 14th to 15th centuries, holds different meanings to those who celebrate it.
Showing how best you can care for your loved ones. Perhaps it's a day you take your friends out, do a bottle or 2 bottles of minerals, just share some happiness and love.
This day is a special day which is called Lover's Day. This day is a day that you give whatever you have, you give to people.
While some believe that it's a time to spend quality time with their partners, others say St. Valentine's Day signifies the sharing of love with the less privileged in the society.
Because other people see Valentine's Day as the day set aside for lovebirds. People go to where they will profess their love for one another. But me, I see it as where I can go and spend it at the motherless baby orphanage home. I spend it with the aged people.
The best way I celebrate is I sit with friends, we just laugh, eat, drinks, share good memory. Like me, I like drinking beer, so I will take a bottle or 2 beer with them. That's how.
While basking in the euphoria of the celebration, some Nigerians are advising that the same be extended to those who need it most. In Calabar, God bless Obo. NTA News.
Seen on Valentine, red, the color of blood, is associated with love, and this could be the reason a lot of persons adorn themselves with red apparel during Valentine's Day. In this report, Ifeoluwa Alabi probes further on why the color red is synonymous with Valentine's Day celebration.
February 14 every year is celebrated as the St. Valentine's Day, as some people choose to put on red color of attire or costumes, believing that red color signifies love. This color, respondents say, plays an important role in humans' life. Therefore, red is usually worn on this day as part of the celebration.
Red has to do with the color of the heart, and because love radiates from the heart, red is just the best to go for love. Even if you go around the streets, you discover that many shops are advertising the clothing that are red color more this period to let people, be conscious that there is Valentine in the air, and the color for it is just red.
Red is the color of love, so I feel that is why red is the color that is used on Valentine's Day. On any other day apart from today, red will signify danger, but on Valentine's Day, red signifies love.
To me, I think the red color signifies love. So people add white to it. So it's known everywhere that red and white color is a color of love, is a color worn on Valentine's Day. So I think it expresses and shows forth love.
It is believed that red is symbolic of the heart, and the heart represents love. As such, it is not out of place to see people clad in red on this special day, which celebrates the heroic deeds of Saint Valentine, who fought for love.
Red color is attributed because red shines, it looks bright.
Red color is for Val. I'm not wearing red, I'm just wearing a bright color to celebrate Valentine.
Whatever color one chooses to wear on Valentine's Day does not matter, but one's action must be guided by love. In Calabar, Ifeoluwa Alabi, NTA News.
More on Valentine. St. Valentine's Day celebration is observed by different persons in different ways. But how should people celebrate the true essence of the day without compromise? In view of this, our correspondent Arendem attempts to find out the best way St. Valentine's Day should be celebrated.
Although most people consider Valentine's Day as Lovers' Day or a day only meant for those who are in love, respondents advise people to express love to one another in the society for peaceful coexistence in order to enhance development in the society.
Share love to both people who are out there that are broken, because most of us, it's not everyone that have relatives. Yes, and it's not just your loved ones you share. You go out to places, most people that are outside helpless can get some things and share to them.
Every celebration we have to do should be done with modesty. The problem we have in our present society is not really the celebration, but the way people are taking after it. If we are celebrating love, it should be genuine love. It should be love agape. It should not be love that is mixed with lust.
In view of this celebration, how best should Valentine's be celebrated? Some residents maintain that St. Valentine's Day celebration should be a period of sober reflection, noting that sacrifice was paid by St. Valentine as a show of love, as the less privileged should be adequately taken care of in the society.
It doesn't necessarily need to be your spouse, your family members, anyone around can extend a hand of fellowship to those, and those who are feeling unloved, we send lots of love out to them, that they should always have it in mind that there's always someone somewhere that cares about them. They are not alone in this life.
To me, spreading love is more of going to orphanage homes, giving out things to churches, the aged, going to the market square, giving all these beggars and helping mostly street children.
Respondents say St. Valentine's Day should not be for frivolous things, but to impact positively in the lives of people around us. In Calabar, Arut Ndem, NTA News.
Every year, at about this period, there is usually increased activities by individuals or groups, as virtually everyone gears towards the preparation for the Valentine's Day celebration. Correspondent Benny Achibong went to town to assess the level of preparations by people on the St. Valentine's Day celebration and reports that picnic baskets are available as special gifts to loved ones. The report is here presented in our studio.
Nice and budget-friendly Valentine's Day picnic baskets are bundles and boxes filled to the brim with pretzels anyone would give as special gift to loved ones. It is no longer news that Valentine's Day is an annual event celebrated globally with fanfare, a special occasion when the old become young at heart again and the young revel in the joy of being loved.
Wow is just behind the corner, and we have so many things you can present to your loved ones, like the mango set. Here the mango set is. Okay. They do patronize us very well, both from outside country. They do send we send delivery to outside country, another state. The sales is perfect. So we also have our women.
This is Valentine's gift box where you can put gifts like pants, teddy bears, anything you want to put for somebody, you can put. And this is the women watch. If you can get it for somebody at the lowest cost, you can get it. And these are women's bath set too. We have the soap, the cream, anything you want is inside there.
Ideal to refresh, renew, or start a new date. Can a picnic hamper be affordable? Yeah, it comes in various sizes.
Respondents, however, note it is worthwhile for people to express love always, but step out differently in moments like the St. Valentine's Day to make their loved ones feel special.
The Federal Road Safety Corps has stated that all operational and educational tools have been put in place to ensure safety of road users during the Valentine's celebration, as it warns the celebrants and other road users to desist from indulging in drunk driving, avoid excessive speed, and desist the temptation to drive recklessly so as to mitigate all incidences of road traffic crashes during the celebration. The core public education officer, BC Kazim, who made this public, said that the Corps Marshal Boboye Oyeyemi has directed commanding officers across board to double their officers and men for enhanced visibility, adequate traffic control, and maximum enforcement of all COVID-19 protocols amongst motorists. According to the Corps Marshal, the Valentine's celebration is a day set aside all over the world to celebrate love, exchange gifts, and show that we care for one another in memory of Saint Valentine. As such, motorists who wish to celebrate must be exemplary by complying with all road traffic regulations, as the Corps will not spare any driver caught violating established laws. As Nigerians prepare to celebrate the Valentine's Day, the Nigerian Meteorological Agency has given forecasts on a rise in temperature across some states in Nigeria. According to the forecast, areas that will have a temperature greater than 35 Celsius and less than 40 Celsius and greater than 40 Celsius, the statement disclosed that part of Kebbi, Niger, Kwara, FCT, Imo, Plateau, Adamawa, Taraba, and Benue are expected to experience temperatures greater than 40 Celsius. Most parts of the north, except Kano, are expected to experience temperatures greater than 35 Celsius and less than 40 Celsius. The entire inland of the south and most parts of the coastal states, except Lagos, are expected to be in the same temperature range. You're watching news reaching you from the studio of Nta Calabar. You can watch this newscast from my YouTube channel at YouTube/NTA Calabar. More news when we return. Don't go away. Welcome back to the rest of the news. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, has declared 4 weeks warning strike with immediate effects. This is coming after deliberations by the National Executive Council of the Union. President of ASU, Professor Emmanuel Asodeke, says there is no going back as the industrial action is a means of pressing home their long overdue demands, which are in the interest of tertiary education in Nigeria. The demands include non-implementation of MOA and MOU by the federal government, non-deployment of university transparency accountability solutions, non-payment of end academic allowance to members of ASU, OAU victimizations of academics in state universities, among others. Still on education, it is no longer news that education is a bedrock of any society and that every family desires the best education for their children and works for self-development to contain future socio-economic and political demands of the society. But then, how are parents coping with the payment of children's school fees and other charges, especially when children are more than 2 in a family? Correspondents in this special report examined what's educational pursuits and students in view of the prevailing economic realities and incessant increment in school fees.
Have you paid your school fees?
No, ma.
Have you paid your school fees?
Yes, ma.
The issues surrounding the payment of school fees, other charges, and transport fare over the years has constituted a major challenge to some parents, especially the low-income earners in the society, and it has contributed to low grades and psychological trauma among children. In worst cases, children are not allowed to go to school because of parents' inability to meet up with the challenges.
Parents find it difficult because of the economy of the country and things that is happening that they find it difficult to pay. Some of them have about 2 or 3 children in school.
Some civil servants up to this point have not been paid, and for the business, those are into businesses. Now the cost of tax should be reduced for them, so they will have some leftover cash that they can use and support their wards in their school.
Considering the society that we are in right now, planning is very essential. First, consider the number of children you should have. At this point, a lot of parents don't give birth to more than 3 any longer. So if you start by first planning the number of children you have, at least you've started something.
Some parents who spoke with NTA News crew expressed worries over their children's education, more so in the face of high cost of educational materials.
This is a hard economy and no job and the rest, things have been very difficult and tough.
It's not easy to cover school fees. If you're a parent, you will be able to know that all these things, they are part of the life challenges.
Life is becoming very hard, and to think of tomorrow, it might become harder than this. So the government need to arise to the aid of some parents. And to parents, I think that one of those things, because I am also a parent in a way. So speaking from experience, parents should plan for their children.
Some education stakeholders, while reiterating commitment to impact knowledge on the children, however, still advise parents to find a way out of the challenges to prepare the children for future endeavors.
The level of fee payment by my students is actually going down somehow because of the hardship faced by their parents.
Parents don't prepare ahead for their child's fees because, in our system, everything should be about planning. You plan towards the next term or the next session. So if you, during the holidays, if you have like expenditures, you try to include their fees in your budget
and reduce the cost of fees. Madam, the cost of fees are expensive. Parents are complaining. They do not have jobs. Some of them who have jobs are not paid.
Respondents say, considering the prevailing economic situation in the country, it is advisable for parents to give birth to children they can cater for, while appealing to school authorities to be considerate in the area of fee increase and charges. In Calabar, Erika Ivy, NTA News. Away from education, in a bid to improve sport facilities and enhance the performance of Cross River State athletes in national and international competitions, Governor Ben Ayade has inaugurated an Olympic-sized standard swimming pool with a promise to extend such development to other areas in the sports sector. This was at the Uja SONS Stadium, Calabar. Paul Abel reports.
The swimming pool project started in 2012 in preparation for the hosting of the National Sports Festival in 2014, but was aborted due to poor funding, and since then, the facility has remained moribund until last December when work commenced on the project. Governor Ayade stated that the essence of rehabilitating the facility is to add value to the lives of the youth and keep them meaningfully engaged.
Because when you don't provide an alternative pastime for the young people, you are encouraging the devil to take over their skills and hands. So it's against the understanding that we need to focus on young people that have decided to fix the sports complex as a matter of urgency. There are 63 other spots that I need to target, and we're working on it seriously. We are bringing the police station right here into the stadium.
The Deputy Governor of the state, Professor Ivara Esu, performed the inauguration of the project, with major stakeholders promising to extend the feat to the other 63 sports.
Where the recognition of the unique status of the project as the first of its kind in Nigeria and rated among the best 10 in the world.
Cross river, people living in riverine area. And so some of them are like fish. So we want to bring them up and start competition at grassroots level or the secondary school and bring the best to the state level.
There was a swimming competition as awards were presented to winners in different categories. In Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
The commanding officer, April 2, Military Cantonment 146 Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Andrew Wuyip, has commended the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, for making professionalism, training, and welfare of personnel a key component of his command philosophy. Achibombase reports that Lieutenant Colonel Wuyip stated these at the April 2 Military Cantonment 146 Battalion Year 2021 West African Social Activities, WASA.
WASA, an annual event in the Nigerian Army, brings officers and their families to celebrate the end of a calendar year and the commencement of another. As a unit, the 146 Battalion is fully aligned with the vision of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, to have a professional Nigerian Army ready to accomplish assigned missions within a joint environment in the defense of Nigeria's territory.
Since its assumption of office, our amiable Chief of Army Staff has made professionalism, training, and welfare of personnel a key aspect of his command philosophy. It is in line with this that the Chief of Army Staff directed that this year's WASA event should be held all over the Nigerian Army establishments nationwide.
The unit, which is an amphibious battalion wing, was specifically designed to carry out amphibious operations, hence its motto, "We sail to conquer."
May I therefore use this medium to congratulate officers and soldiers of 146 Battalion for keeping true to this age-long tradition of Nigerian Army and organizing this highly enjoyable WASA for the year ending 2021.
This time, the battalion has chosen to thank God for a successful training year and to appreciate family and friends for their support throughout the year. 146 Battalion was established in July 1969 at the peak of the Nigerian Civil War. In Calabar, Achibombasi, NTA News.
With that report, we draw the curtain tonight. But before we go, a recap of the top stories. Our correspondent, God Bless Ubo, examined the significance of St. Valentine's Day celebration as the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, has given forecasts on a rise in temperature across some states. The Academic Staff Union of the universities, ASU, has declared 4 weeks warning strike to press home their demands. It was also in the news that Governor Benayade has inaugurated an Olympic-sized standard swimming pool to enhance state athletes in national and international competitions. That is the news. Stay safe on Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching. Good night.